1 minute until showtime.
That was good enough. That was good enough. You guys done good. Hey, way to go, guys.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, from the world's most famous beach, from where beach racing began, it's the Legends of Racing radio show. Live from racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill in Ponce Inlet, Florida. The Legends of Racing radio show. And your host, Buzz McKim.
Hey!
Wow, thank you so much. We're here with Rich Combs. So good to have you back there, buddy.
Yeah.
Real nice. Hey, we missed you.
Well, it's good to be back, you know.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I told Colleen, I said, this is like a family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I come in here on Friday mornings to be with all these people, and I come in, I got a table here and a table I want to say hello to you know, it's like brothers and sisters at a family reunion.
Exactly.
It's fun. Doc brought me a bunch of stuff to help people out with,
All
you
right.
know.
That's great.
It's good. So,
Yeah, it is a family.
It is.
For sure.
Cool.
You're not the Masson family. This is a good family.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a special guest today, Miss Pat Jeffries, the president of the Daytona Beach Street Rod Club. Hey, Pat.
All right.
Yeah. And they've got their Turkey Rod Run coming up in 2 weeks, so we thought we'd get her in here to talk about it and what they do and what's happening. And so take it from here.
Okay. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Can you hear me? I can't hear me.
Very low.
Okay. Hello.
That's better.
Yeah.
Hello. Let me put this up here. All right. I'm Pat. I'm president of the Street Rod Club, and his sister pays to know people.
Yeah.
I've been president for 3 years. My husband and I have been in the club for 38 years.
Wow.
Our turkey run, which a lot of you might know, this is what it looks like now inside the Speedway. Started out in a parking lot over on the beach side 52 years ago. Mr. Olin Hopes was one of the original members.
Hey, Olin.
Hey.
He's still coming to meetings 52 years later, once a month. God bless him. Stu Sargent, our founder, he and his son Jimmy, who was 5 at the time, were refused entry into the Gaslight Parade in Ormond Beach. So his son says, well, let's just start our own car club. So they started out in the Howard Johnson parking lot with 42 cars. It was a fun rally with a cruise in Daytona looking to look for clubs and win goodies and stuff. In 1976, they moved across the street to Bel Air Plaza, which any of you old-timers will know that's where the turkey run was. And our dad used to take us up there when I was 12, and my husband and I dated at that, going up there to that show. In 1982, we got too big, and we moved to Seabreeze High School to the football field. And that's where they started the swap meet. And this is now the swap meet, just right here. The swap meet started with items on the ground, out on the track, on the running track. We got too big. In 1988, we moved over to some property at Embry-Riddle at the, we called it Embry-Riddle Airport. There are dorms there now. So we went from about 800 cars, went to 1,500 cars. And I was working registration at the time, and a policeman pulled up and said, where's Rick Finzer? He was our head turkey at the time. And I said, I can get them on the phone. And they said, what happened to your little car show? We have cars backed all the way up to 95. So it was after that the Daytona Racing and Recreational District came to Stu and Rick and said, would you like to partner with us? The district was created in 1955, and the original purpose was to fund and build a racetrack. ISC stepped in and built it in 1959 with Bill France, but since then the district has leased the land to NASCAR, and they're able to use it for their own purposes a few times a year. So one time a year, they come to us. All the proceeds from our show, from spectators and car corral and swap meet, and the parking on the backstretch for the spectators, all of that money goes back into the community in the form of grants. We do the car show portion of it, as always. We are a all-volunteer club. We have about 100 families that run a 4-day show from 6 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a lot, and we have a wonderful group of people that do that. But the district works with us really, really well. So we've been inside the Speedway since about 1990, 1989, 1990. And they work with us really well. We work together on them of what we need. So much thanks to Barbara and James and Jay and Val and Kim. That small posse of 5 literally run the other side of the show that we can. So they are awesome. Some of the stuff that the district gives money to, they give it back to the community in the form of playgrounds and different recreational things. They've done contributed to Daytona Beach Symphony, Bethune-Cookman College, Boys and Girls Clubs, Halifax Historical Society, Police Athletic League, Daytona International Festival, the YMCA in Holly Hill. They helped rebuild. They helped rebuild the band shell. They laid, I think they helped lay the turf on the Memorial Stadium for the football teams. So they are a wonderful group of people. One thing really quick, our show NASCAR has nothing to do with our show. ISC has nothing to do with our show. DIS has nothing to do with our show. The Francis don't get any money from us. NASCAR doesn't get any money from us. It's purely an independent entity between the district and between Daytona Beach Street Rods.
Very good. And how many millions have you given to charity so far?
Our car club, they've given, I think, $19 million.
Really?
Wow.
Because they get all of the spectators and all that stuff.
Yep.
We give money based on a raffle car that we give away every year. In 19 years since our current treasurer has kept track, we've given $1.2 million to local entities. Local, we like to keep the money local. And we give away a car every year. Olin actually started that raffle in like 1974, and it started out with a motor that he built and sold raffle tickets on it. And then we started getting cars back when the club was much younger people. They would actually get a car and fix it and then resell it. This year, I was hoping to bring it, but I couldn't. This year, we have a 1985 Chevy C10 pickup, 305 cubic inch V8, turbo 350 automatic transmission. It is a 4-inch drop in front, 6-inch in the rear. Got some beautiful rims on it. This is, I don't know if Danny can get that. This is what it looks like.
Let me just stop you right there. I hadn't seen this truck. Last Saturday, I was at the
Canal Street.
New Smyrna car show. Crowded, absolutely crowded. More people than I've ever seen. And the truck's there. I looked at it and I said, God, that's something I want. I'm a car guy, So you see cars, you say, okay. If anybody wins it, I'll buy it off of you. I'm telling you, let me tell you. That is a good-looking 85. I was telling somebody, I think it was Norm, I was telling, if it was on the showroom floor at John Hall and you walked in, you'd buy it. You'd say, this is a new truck, man.
Yeah,
This looks like
it's
the ones we
gorgeous.
used to get. It's a beautiful, beautiful truck. As my wife said to me, I've always been a Ford guy. Had Super Duties, dualies, the whole bit, pulling trailers. And so I bought a new truck this year, a new Ford F-150. And so I needed last week to pull the normal trailer I was pulling. And I had all kinds of ratings on it, and I said, I'm okay. Well, as we're going up the road into South Carolina, I'm bitching and moaning, you know, the tail's wagging the dog, the whole bit. And she heard enough. She says, get rid of that damn cowboy Cadillac and get you a Super Duty. So I'm a truck guy. And that came from her. I heard it. It's ringing in my ears since then. I'm not saying this 85 is going to do the job, but it makes me feel good. I would feel good driving up.
Let me tell you, we take it to car shows because the more tickets we sell on it, the more money we give to charity. This year, we're hoping to raise $100,000 on it. We actually have already sold $100,000 worth of tickets, but we buy a vehicle. Day after the car show, we start selling tickets on it. Every penny from that until we pay it off goes into the car fund. Every penny after that goes into our raffle fund, into our charity fund.
Yep.
And we've made over the cost of the truck $62,000. So
that's $62,000 to local charities,
Yep.
to the people down the street.
Yep.
You know,
That's right.
there's
Yep.
nobody else doing that around here. I mean,
Yeah.
you've worked with charities. You know, this is not the lady down the street with a little bucket knocking on your door on Sunday saying, can you give to this fund? These are people who go out and work to make the money.
Yeah, volunteer.
And then it goes, I mean, I'm thrilled with what they do. I'm not a member of their club.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they have a requirement. If you're going to be a member of the club, you're going to work. And lazy as I am, you know, I'm not too much for joining. I'll pay double, but I won't do any work. So, but I love the club. I love what they're doing. The money that you've given away is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, all during the year, I'm out going to car shows somewhere, you know, DeLand or New Smyrna, wherever. You show up, and there they are. Daytona Street Rods.
Yep.
Usually she's there. This past week, Olin was there.
Yep.
Olin, what, are you 89 now? Are you 89? Is that right?
What was that birthday you just came to?
I can't remember. 90 years
Big
old.
balloons.
Original founder, been in it 52 years, and he's out working for the club. I mean,
Yep.
this is something you
Yep.
just don't get it anywhere else. So if
Yeah.
you don't win, you got to know your money is being put to good use. I mean, I like these people. They're doing a good job.
Yeah.
And I just want to, I asked Olin, I said, how did you get started on this? He said, well, we needed money, and I needed to do something. So he says, I built an engine. He supplied the parts and built the engine, and they auctioned it off. Oh, it was a 427 Chevy. Well, I wouldn't have mentioned this. I thought it was a Ford.
Wow.
And that was in 1973 he did that.
73. So, I mean, this is how this thing starts. He's still here doing the same thing. Last Saturday, you could have met him in New Smyrna. It's just a wonderful club. I'm
Yeah.
sort of bandstanding. I should shut up, shouldn't I? Go
keep
ahead.
on, keep on,
yeah,
keep on,
this
keep
is
on.
good.
No, we do. We've got a really good. I call them my posse. They make me look good. But you know, over the 52 years, we've had lots of groups of members that have been president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, have done ticket sales. I mean, we've had over 50 vehicles go out, and come up to $1.2 million. That's a lot of volunteering, a lot of car shows to go to, a lot of putting up tents and putting up tables and everything. So, and I was going to bring the car, but this weekend, anybody's out and about, Ormond Seafood Festival, we're going to be down there. selling raffle tickets on the car. So trying to make a last-ditch push before the show.
How much are the tickets?
The tickets are $5 each,
Wow,
or
that's not bad.
5 tickets for $20, or 30 tickets for $100. And we usually have a show special that if you do $100, you get 35 tickets, and you get one of our mugs. You get a mug.
30 tickets.
Okay, I'm going to give you 35
Okay.
and a mug.
And a mug.
And a mug. These are our mugs for this year, for our 52nd year. And I got
Very
some of
cool.
those, so I will definitely get you some tickets. You only have to fill out one. You don't have to fill out 35
Good.
because we have a computer that we put labels. I just type it in. And so work smarter, not harder.
See that I'm putting my soul where my mouth is, right?
There you go.
So,
You really
I
want
want that truck.
want that
I'm
truck.
telling you that's a dynamite truck this year. It's just-
We've had everything, 16-year-olds to 85-year-olds, men, women, everything.
Yep.
Even at our first show this year was at the truck show, the letdown breakdown or something up at Rossmeyer, and these are truck people, and they were all over that
Yeah.
thing, and we're like, this could be good.
Yeah.
You need to take a break?
Got 2 minutes.
Okay. I'll try to get it in. Real
Okay.
quick, I'm going to show you guys this a couple of times. TurkeyRun.com. If you go to that website, you can scroll up. You can find out about scooters. You can find out about show cars. You can find out about spectator tickets. You can find out about the raffle car. You can find out everything. On Facebook, Daytona Turkey Run will give you the up-to-date information about what's happening at the show.
Very good.
Yeah.
And it's coming up pretty quick.
2
Well,
weeks.
2 weeks from today, we're going to be basking in the sun and
Yeah.
looking at old cars.
Yep, and I'm going to let you know what's going on after the commercial.
Oh, cool. Okay, very good. That sounds good. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back with Pat and Rich. Let's say a prayer for Rich when he gets that truck.
The caution flag is out. Time for a break. We'll be right back with the Legends of Racing radio show. At Beach Boys Embroidery and Tees, it's all about making you happy. Beach Boys Embroidery can customize your athletic golf apparel, caps, hats, badges, buttons, magnets, backpacks, bags, totes, clocks, watches, oh, and of course, T-shirts. Sure, they're at 2033 South Ridgewood Avenue in South Daytona, and they're waiting for you to call now. 386-255-5880. Beach Boys Embroidery and Tees. Let Aloha Marine get you on the water with huge discounts on great brands like Bayliner, Carolina Skiff, Hurricane, Key West, and Regal. Pay as little as $169 a month with 10% down and approved credit. Don't wait. Get to Aloha Marine, 1700 North Nova Road, Holly Hill, Monday through Saturday. 47 years and always better than boat show prices. We're back from where it all began, racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. The Legends of Racing radio show continues with your host, Buzz McKim.
Hey, thanks, everybody. Here with Rich Combs, Pat Jeffries, talking about the Daytona Turkey Run 2 weeks from today. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
And this segment's being brought to you locally by Staples and International Speedway Boulevard. Anything for the office, they can hook you up. And if you want to watch the show on your computer, you can go to the Legends of Racing Radio Show YouTube page and check us out. And then an hour from now, we'll be on the Legends of Racing Radio Show Facebook page. So you got 2 different ways you can check us out. You can take a look at any of our former 394 shows.
Wow.
And yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Golly, we're getting the hang of it, that's for sure. But you were getting ready to tell us something that's going on over there this weekend, right?
Well, next weekend. This will be the 52nd annual. Let me get to my little spot. You don't want to see my grandson in a dinosaur costume, do you? But tickets are $20 a person per day to get in to the show. $15 on Sunday. Kids 11 and under are free. You can purchase tickets online, spectator tickets. Go to that turkeyrun.com site. You also, they have a special, you used to call it VIP, but now it's special infield parking. If you want to pay $25 per day, plus your walk-in fee of $20 per person, you can come around the second turn through gate 40, and you can park on the backstretch. And then they will shuttle you to the end of Lake Lloyd where the swap meet is.
Oh, that's cool.
So I don't know what parking's like outside. It's all around the track. Parking outside is free. There is handicap parking in each lot. They have shuttles that can pick you up and take you from your car to the entrance. And there are scooters. Again, get on turkeyrun.com and scroll down to the scooters and pop on that and rent a scooter. You don't want to wait till you get there because they sell out.
Yeah.
Parking's free. Pedestrians, you can come through gate 7, which I think is the Sunoco entrance. Okay, you can come through the Turn 4 tunnel, which is a well-kept secret. Park at the 4th turn, walk through the tunnel. You can pay right there, and you walk out into the car show portion of it. If you want to be more down by the swap meet, come in out behind Cracker Barrel. Let's see. Yeah, you can get parking in advance. Okay, so spotlight guests. And I'm going to let Buzz talk about this. We have Derek Drinkwater is coming to our show. And I don't know much about this. I think Buzz does. It's a 1950 Cadillac Series 61 Le Mans. It's called Le Monstre?
Yeah, Le Monstre.
Okay.
French for the monster.
It is ugly.
Yeah, it is.
It's ugly.
You know these new goofy pickup trucks that you see?
Oh, yeah.
Teslas? It reminds me of that. Just big and ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, real ugly. But it did real good at Le Mans, and they're bringing it here to the show.
Bringing it, yeah.
And it's very unusual because they were running against Jaguars and things like that, Austins. And here comes this big old boat. And Briggs Cunningham put it together.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yep, Briggs Cunningham.
How did it do?
So it was just so big, you know. It didn't set the world on fire actually, but it was very interesting, very controversial, and even today it's very controversial.
Well, it says here that it's a tribute car, a historically significant recreation of the unique 1950s Le Mans Cadillac. So you get to meet the creator of this replica.
Yeah.
And they will be in the yellow garage where the race cars are.
Yeah.
Was it Living Legends will be there. And they get more and more cars every year. Yeah. And at noon, they start them all up.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Yep, that's the good part.
You know when it's noon. But, yeah, so he's going to be there. And I might have to get over there and look at that thing.
Oh, yeah, it's a beast.
Yeah.
It sure is.
That's going to be interesting. Also, they're doing a modern engineering showcase in the hub, which is, if you go, it's right in the middle of the
okay. Yeah.
Right in the middle of the show, by the entrance to the fan zone. So in the hub, UCF Knights are bringing modern engine design. Their racing team is going to be, my daughter's calling. The racing team's going to be on site. They're going to display their student-built Formula SAE machine, which showcases cutting-edge automotive engineering and the powerful plants created by the next generation of builders, which is kind of interesting.
I can't remember the designation, but I think the class is a super stock experimental. I think that's how they get to that name.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd like to go down there and talk to them, because one thing that our club does do with our raffle money is we give scholarships every year. This year, we were able to give 10 $1,000 automotive scholarships to Central Florida students doing automotive classes. We got some from Seminole Community College, some from ATC, and I'm going to hook them up with them too. But we have 3 females that got scholarships. One of them is going to, I think it's Mooresville, to the NASCAR.
Oh, yeah. Right, the NASCAR facility.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and she's going to be learning NASCAR stuff. So that's another thing that we do with our charity money.
Well, for you folks that don't know about the scholarships and the schools that they're like a technical school that do the automotive technology and prep these kids for coming along. I didn't know much about them either. And North Georgia College, which is in Gainesville, Georgia, which is approximately 5 miles from Road Atlanta, approximately 15 miles from the drag strip in Commerce where they run the Southern Nationals, maybe 5 miles from Lanier Speedway. I mean, it's there. And these folks, these kids come in there. They had a car show. I show up at the car show. Wonderful cars. I find the lead instructor of what they're doing. I knew nothing about this. I thought, okay, so there's a guy with a voltmeter or something, timing light, and he's showing kids how to. No. These are classes. These people know what they're doing. And I'm just chatting with him. He takes me back and shows me all these classrooms and people who do electronics and distributors and everything that you could possibly put on a car. They bring in all the demo stuff. They have it on boards, and you can time out a problem and let the kids try to figure the problem and the whole. So they get a lot of experience without leaving the classroom. And so I'm just saying, well, where do your kids go? And they had been doing this for some 5-7 years. He said, we've never had a kid that didn't have a job when they graduated.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
I said, where do they go to? He says, well, at first we had a lot of NASCAR teams who wanted to hire them. They were the underlings. He says, now it's all the car dealerships. Because
really?
our kids know more about the electronics of running a car from here than anybody else knows.
Jeez.
So I'm talking to this kid, big, heavy kid. Didn't look like he would have been a mechanic, looked like he would have been a wrestler. And I said, well, what are you doing? He says, I was drafted by Mercedes-Benz. I said, what do you mean you were drafted? He says, they came in and looked at the records and picked me.
Wow.
And he started school over $100,000. Started work at over $100,000 a year being a mechanic.
Holy cow.
Wow.
I mean, these are wonderful jobs. They're people getting trained well, and it's, it's. In my day, a mechanic was a guy who learned by working in a garage, and this is smart people. So you're doing the right thing, let me tell you. You're helping the world.
Yeah,
so.
we've invited them to, we used to have a stuffing party because everybody used to get a goodie bag, and we would have rows of programs and flyers and everything. Well, now everything's online, so we don't really have a need for a stuffing party. So now our club, we eat well. We're having a stuff your face with pizza party next Thursday.
Okay.
So it's our last little hurrah before the show, get everybody together. So we've invited all of our scholarship winners to come meet the club, and we have a special gift for them.
Oh, wonderful.
And we have walk-in tickets, and we have event shirts. And
cool.
So looking forward to meeting some of our recipients and see what they're doing.
Thank you.
It's awesome. They're all good kids. If you want to do something rather than just looking at cars, they also have Hops and Hoods Beer Festival.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, where's that at?
Down Artisan Alley, go right past the headquarters tent, and it's right there.
Oh, okay.
They have, James says, keep the party going. Sample more than 120 different craft and domestic beers from 48 different breweries.
Jeez.
A lot of local breweries, too. Saturday, November 30th from 12 to 4. Samples are 4 for $5 or 10 for $10 or unlimited for $35.
Hey, there you go.
And those tickets can be purchased in advance at turkeyrun.com also. You got to be 21, okay, and don't become an a-hole if you drink too much.
Well, we got two of our Wisconsin people here, and that's where they're going to be. You're looking for Tom and Vicky, that's where they'll be. So everybody knows where to go.
You guys will be on a bar stool under the canopy, right?
Do you serve PBR?
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. I know Ormond Brewery will probably be there.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have to check on that. 'Cause I think it was Ormond Brewery, said because we're not doing nighttime activities this year, that they were going to try to get something after the show.
Cool.
I'll see if I can get some information on that while we're here.
Well, we can take a break.
Okay,
All
go
right,
for it.
we'll be back in just a few minutes with Pat and Rich and me, and I think it's time for Mr. Bill to
I
ask
got
a question.
tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, folks.
Fill out one, and I'll fill out the rest. Here, give me your pen.
The caution flag is out. Time for a break. We'll be right back with the Legends of Racing radio show. Racing's original North Turn is our broadcast headquarters. If you're looking for a good drink, great entertainment, and the best in food, they're right on the beach at Racing's original North Turn. Come on down to dinner tonight. Here are a couple of testimonials. These are actual testimonials from people who have enjoyed the North Turn. Been there many times, always great food and drinks, great location on the beach. And another, what a great experience. It's my new favorite restaurant in the Daytona Beach area, Racing's Original North Turn on South Atlantic Avenue. That's A1A in Ponce Inlet, about 3.2 miles south of the Dunlawton Bridge and A1A intersection. It's Racing's Original North Turn, a restaurant, museum, bar, gift shop, live music. That's Racing's North Turn. Racing's Original North Turn has been voted by you Best Beach Bar Top 10 year after year after year. We're back from where it all began. Racing's Original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. The Legends of Racing radio show continues with your host, Buzz McKim.
Hey, all right. Thank you, Owen. Appreciate that. We're back here with Pat Jeffries from the Daytona Beach Street Rods Club. And we're talking about the Turkey Rod Run in 2 weeks. And this segment's being brought to you locally by Daytona Flea and Farmers Market, voted one of the top 5 markets in the country by USA Weekend. And visit our Shop Now network and our Shop Now at Daytona Flea and Farmers Market Facebook page for the latest in vendor tours. And we've got Tony. Hello, Tony.
Tony!
Hey, all right. What you got for us?
Pat, do you ever get to walk around or cruise around and look at what's there?
It's kind of like when you're at a wedding and you turn around and it's done. And you're like, damn, I didn't see anything. Yeah, I got a golf cart. I can get out once in a while. I mostly go around to try to see my clubs, which that's something that we do in the show. Mm-hmm. I like to go through the swap meet and look at Chevelles I can't afford.
Yeah.
If I ever got the lottery, I'd have like the Chevelles lined up. But yeah, every once in a while. I mean, my husband David is on the parking crew, and that means that their crew of 25 people, they get everybody that comes in. So that you can see all the cars there. And then, of course, you got the going out party after the door prizes that you can just sit right there at Turn 4 Tunnel and watch everything. So, yeah, once in a while, I get to go see a really cool car.
That Turn 4 Tunnel is the place to be late in the afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah,
just bring your chair or sit under. We got a tent on the corner of Lake Lloyd and Lake Lloyd at the end of the horseshoe. And we've got a tent there, and we set up chairs for hospitality tents, so everybody can just sit there.
It's one thing to see the cars. It's another thing to hear them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the blowers.
And to smell them.
Yeah, of course. The blowers are coming. Outlaw Garage is coming. A couple, 3-4 years ago, they came through on their, like, in a parade. Seemed like a real good idea at the time, but the people that were stuck outside gate 70 waiting for them to come in weren't real happy. But they do come in a lot at a time. They'll all be in Section C of Lake Lloyd, and they'll all be lined up with the blowers and everything. So
I like to see the surprise stuff. Although every year there's a guy shows up with a Miata with 2 Chevy V8s in it.
Oh, my gosh.
wow.
One year there was a guy at, I think, a small Triumph with a Jag V12 engine in it.
Wow.
You will never know what you're going to see out there.
Yeah. One of our favorite, because we owned a cabinet shop and my husband did woodworking his whole life, is a solid oak pickup truck. Made out of what, white oak?
Yep.
Red oak? It is gorgeous. And, knowing how much work they put into that, and it is beautiful.
I talked to that guy last year
Yeah.
and asked him, he's from North or South Dakota. I asked him how long he had to work on that, and he said, well, over the winter. And I said, what?
Yeah.
The winters are pretty long up there.
Yeah, yeah. We had, what, 3 days this week, and everybody hibernated,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. Yeah, I do get to go see some of them.
Thank you, Tony.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you've got Mr. Drinkwater.
Yes.
Drinkwater coming
Yes.
with the monster.
Yep.
And then you've got the blowers, the blower folks
Yeah.
coming. You got
Yeah.
any other big names?
They didn't bring. I think the Martins came for a couple of years, but they're not coming this year.
Oh yeah.
So it's mostly, wander aimlessly.
Cool.
If you're bringing a street rod, if you're coming to the show as a street rod participant, get there early. Early. We actually fill half of the speedway with street rods, and when it's full, you get there at 10:30, 11 o'clock. You're gonna be parking on the backstretch for a while until some people leave.
One of my favorite things is a swap meet, and it astounds me to see some of this stuff just sitting there in the grass, and you wonder where has it been all these decades.
On the side of our house.
Okay.
How much crap can you have in a garage? But he has built a couple of cars, so it's all good. Yeah, it's anything you could want, with automotive stuff.
What's your dream car, Rich?
I'm sorry.
Your dream car? I mean, you've got quite a few of them.
I don't know. I love cars. I just love cars. I don't know what my dream car is. I really don't. I mean, I'm not a Ford guy. I'm not a Chevy guy. I mean, I have a Allard at home. I have a Rolls Royce at home. I've got a Dodge at home. I've got a Sunbeam at home.
That Oldsmobile.
And I've got a Cobra at home, a Carroll Shelby deal. So you see,
Yeah.
I'm not limited to one. I like them all.
Yeah.
If they look good,
Yeah.
that's it. And
Yeah.
so I wish that's a good question. I'm going to have to figure that out.
I'd like to know the answer to
What's
that. when you
yours?
figure it out.
Yeah.
Mine?
Yeah.
1937 Ford sedan delivery.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's my dream car.
Oh, that's a good looker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one that sits right there at the yellow garage with the race cars. He sits in the same spot every year.
Yeah.
And I walk by and drool all over the fenders.
Yeah. Doesn't it kill you to think that we had a 57?
Yeah, we had a 57 Chevy sedan delivery that I let slide through my fingers.
Yeah.
Wish I had that now.
Yeah.
That would be nice. You know the ones that got away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Pulled
you've
a
got
race
them
car.
too, I'm sure.
Well,
Yeah.
all these guys out here have special cars that I like. Bill Cushion's here somewhere. Where's Bill?
Where'd Bill go?
There he is,
Oh,
right back there.
Hey.
Bill's got a 67 Fairlane 390, which there wasn't a lot of those built, and it's primo, yellow, right, Bill? Yeah. So, I mean, that's what he's got. Tony's got a new Bronco, red, white, and blue, or I guess it's orange, white, and blue Bill Stroppy edition. So people like different things. They're about as far apart as you could get, and I like both of them. So
Yeah,
that
really.
type of thing.
We've had a 35 Chevy two-door sedan. I show the club pictures of it. David came home in like 1984. He was doing work for Jack Cook on it,
Okay.
Jack Cook Sr. He was doing some work because, the inside of those are all wood, Termites Delight. So he was doing some work on the dash and everything. He comes home, he goes, what do you think about getting a car, a 35 Chevy? We had a 4-year-old and a 18-month-old at the time. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, I kind of know cars, but I don't really know what that looks like. So I found one on A1A. It was during the turkey run. So he takes me up there, and he shows me this beautiful, beautiful car. And so I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, you can bring that home. And it wasn't what he brought home.
Well,
He brought home, wait a minute, where is it?
Pretty rough.
I love him a lot. Yeah, he decided that he was going to bring home, I don't know where it is now. What he brought home was not what he showed me. But we've had it since 1985. The kids drove it to high school. It's been through a couple different reiterations. Junkyard Dog $75 and a wheelbarrow, and you too can get an interior out of a Dodge Shadow at the U-Pull-It.
Well, I was at a Concours show last week in Hilton Head.
Wow.
And you get to talk to people about their cars, you see them. And there was a family there that had a 72 Dodge pickup truck. Those were not good-looking cars.
No.
Yeah.
And we're talking to the people, and this is primo. How long have you had this? Did you do all the work? It was a family car, and they've been working on it for 20 years.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
To get it where it was.
Uh-huh.
It was
To
wonderful.
get it, yeah.
That was their big car. I'm
Yeah.
looking, and
Yeah.
sitting beside it was a 39 Dodge truck, which the designs were different.
Yeah.
But once again, a family truck, just like you do.
Oh,
You've got
yeah.
a family car,
Oh, yeah.
and it
Oh,
grows.
yeah. It's what my girls remember.
Yeah.
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 That's really neat.
And the thing about it is, you know every nut and bolt on it in 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
You know where everything's
Oh,
at.
yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're
he
going to
does.
take a quick break. We'll be
He
right
does.
back with Bill Cushion,
That's
everybody.
what he showed me.
Oh,
The caution flag is out. Time for a break. We'll be right back with the Legends of Racing radio show. Racing's original North Turn is our broadcast headquarters. If you're looking for a good drink, great entertainment, and the best in food, they're right on the beach at Racing's original North Turn. Come on down to dinner tonight. Here are a couple of testimonials. These are actual testimonials from people who have enjoyed the North Turn. Been there many times, always great food and drinks, great location on the beach. And another, what a great experience. It's my new favorite restaurant in the Daytona Beach area, Racing's original North Turn on South Atlantic Avenue. That's A1A in Ponce Inlet, about 3.2 miles south of the Dunlawton Bridge and A1A intersection. It's Racing's original North Turn, a restaurant, museum, bar, gift shop, live music. That's Racing's North Turn. Racing's original North Turn has been voted by you Best Beach Bar Top 10 year after year after year. We're back from where it all began. Racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. The Legends of Racing radio show continues with your host, Buzz McKim.
Hey, thank you so much, everyone. We're here with Rich Combs and Pat Jeffries from the Daytona Beach Street Rods Club. And this segment's being brought to you by Homewood Suites by Hilton over on Bill France Boulevard, right around the corner from the Speedway. Better get your reservations in early, because 2 weeks from now it's going to be a nut house over there for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a complimentary breakfast, complimentary happy hour, and every room's a suite, and it's just a wonderful place. And don't forget the Beach Parade, February 7th. Register car at kelly.northturn@gmail.com. That's kelly.northturn@gmail.com. And the Beach Parade is going to be fantastic, February 7th. Can't wait. And, Bill, you have a question for us.
Sure. Well, the first thing I have to do is get Rich to say that he really likes Fords. And mine's a 66, not a 67, but it's all right. And I have to thank Owen, because when I first got it, he and some of the boys that you know, Rick Frenzer and JJ and all those guys, took it apart and did a valve job on it. So Owen has been Fordized with that. But, Patty, maybe I tell people that come to the Turkey Run that if you walk in like the fourth turn tunnel and took a right or took a left or went straight, then came in the next day, there may not be the same cars there.
Exactly.
That's
So
right.
You have
Yeah.
to kind of plan how far you're going to go. So maybe you could give a little quick tour of if you came in turn 4.
Yeah.
And, you know, Artisan Lane and the beer, you mentioned those, but there's a lot of other things going
Yep.
on there. And,
Yeah.
Rich, there's a place that makes fried bologna sandwiches. I know that's right up your alley, fried
Yep.
bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
But maybe you could just give a little
Yeah.
walking tour, like
Yeah.
from one
yeah.
end to the other.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody can see this. If you come through Turn 4 Tunnel, and I was up at Alice Signs, and they've got a big sign. Apparently the district must have made it. Said, you parked at Turn 4 Tunnel, like as you walk in. Because we get people in there at the headquarters tent. They're like, I don't know where I came in. Did you come across the track? Did you come
Yeah.
under the track? I don't know. So if you come in Turn 4 Tunnel, Uh, especially if you've got a show car, come in turn 4 tunnel. It's open from 7 till 10. You're going to pop out, just like Richard Petty did on the very first Daytona 500, right, when that was built. And if you take a left, you're going to be in the car show. You take a right, and it'll take you down Paddock Road, and then you'll see a big white tent. The big white tent is our headquarters tent. It's where, if you're a show car participant, you'll go in there and you'll get your mug and you'll get your dash plaque and your magnets. The raffle car will also be there to buy tickets on. You can also buy. I got to show this. I'm going to cover myself up. This is where our T-shirts are sold. Daytona Trophy is our T-shirt vendor, has been since the beginning. And so this is the design for this year.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that
And
gorgeous?
there's the truck.
There's the truck.
It's your
Look
truck.
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can buy T-shirts and sweatshirts, and they have a lot of Turkey Run stuff. If you go to turkeyrun.com, you can also order shirts and sweatshirts before the show if you'd like. If you keep going straight out the tunnel, don't turn. You'll run into the lake, into Lake Lloyd.
Then you can turn.
No, then you can turn. Then you can. Actually, if you go straight, you're going to get into some really cool cars. On Lake Lloyd Road, David and I started something many, many years ago called club parking. If people come in with 8 or more cars, they can park together. They contact me, they pay a little fee, and I send them a map of where they're going to be. It's like trying to find somebody at the flea market. You're never going to find your buddies in that field. Especially like you said, when you come in the next day, they're not in the same place. So I've got 116 clubs this year.
Really?
Yeah, about 2,000 cars that are all going to know where they park. Our largest club is 260 cars from Callahan Cruisers.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they're bringing 260.
Callahan isn't big enough for 260 cars.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
think they import some.
Oh, okay.
But they're in the tunnel compound by the 4th turn. And then, of course, the blower cars are bringing over 100 in the C section of Lake Lloyd, which is right behind the car corral. Do not park in the car corral. Your car will be towed. I guarantee it. And then our furthest club is Vermont Cruisers.
Wow.
And they bring roadsters, and they drive down every year. They've been coming here for 30 years.
They drive from Vermont?
They drive from Vermont.
Wow.
And they bring us maple syrup.
That's a hardy bunch.
I go by. Yeah. Hi, Bart. You got my syrup? But, yeah, so as you're going down Lake Lloyd, all those people there on Lake Lloyd are all car clubs. You'll see their car sign. Then you run into the car corral on Lake Lloyd Road, back like on the lake. And then if you keep following that straight down, you'll run into the swap meet.
Yeah.
And just wear your walking shoes. It's a lot of walking.
Right, I was going to say, make sure you bring your walking shoes
Yep.
and some sunscreen.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, you've done a great job, and you're a great Madam President.
Aw, you're sweet.
And you're doing very well. And keep it up.
I pay people in cake and ice cream at the club meetings. We have a wonderful.
Yeah, she sure does.
Yeah, we have a wonderful member who is a former executive chef, and so at the end of each of our meetings, she usually makes like 3 or 4 cakes, and we have ice cream and cake, and so I bribe people to come to meetings like ice cream and cake. Come on. Thank you, Bill. One of our astute members of our car club. But yeah, we have a good time, and the car show is just crazy busy.
So what's your favorite part of the show?
Sunday afternoon about 3. No, I really enjoy getting to talk to people. I know some of the car clubs, and they come every year. Only a handful of them actually have my phone number because it's a volunteer position. But I love, one of the things I love about selling car tickets too, I just love to talk to people about cars and about where are you from and how did you hear about us, and being out at the Speedway, because we're out there during Speed Weeks with the raffle car, and it's so cool the number of people that know about the Turkey Run.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm thinking, we're just like this little group of people started out in the parking lot. And, got to give shout out to Rick Finzer. He was our head turkey for 50 years. And brought us up and reinvented the wheel quite a few times as we got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And just a great, great group of people.
I was telling Patty earlier, my first encounter with the turkey rod run was probably 20 years ago. I lived in North Georgia, a lot of racing going on, a lot of car builders. Those were my buddies, those were my friends, sort of like this group right here. And I'd hear these guys talking about, oh yeah, we're going to take off and go to turkey rod run. And I'm thinking, what in the hell's a turkey rod run? A bunch of lonely people eating turkey in Daytona Beach? I didn't know what it was, and I didn't pay much attention to it, but I got to paying attention to the people who were going. One of my good buddies, a guy named Chuck Keene, some of you may know him. He runs Georgia Hot Rods. He's a World of Wheels winner on building cars several times. So it's good stuff. Works on Riddler cars and that kind of stuff.
Can you hold on to that thought for a minute?
Yeah.
We got a quick break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, right back, everybody, in just a minute.
The caution flag is out. Time for a break. We'll be right back with the Legends of Racing radio show. Welcome to Homewood Suites by Hilton in Daytona Beach. You're right in the middle of all the action. Daytona International Speedway, the airport, One Daytona, Florida's newest entertainment and retail destination, and of course, the world's most famous beach. You'll love our newly remodeled 1- and 2-bedroom suites, along with our popular King Studios. You won't need your full kitchen, as Homewood Suites Daytona serves up complimentary breakfast and evening social. It's like home away from home. Go to HomewoodDaytona.com for Homewood Suites by Hilton in Daytona Beach. We're back from where it all began. Racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. The Legends of Racing radio show continues with your host, Buzz McKim.
Oh, boy, you guys are awful kind today, I'll tell you. Sure appreciate that. We're here with Pat Jeffries, the president of the Daytona Beach Street Rod Association. And, Rich, we're just coming right down the road here. You had a great story you're right in the middle of.
Well, you know, I know these guys, and they're coming here. But I had no idea what it was. And I see the quality of the people that are coming, and they're coming every turkey rod run, so it's got to be something good. But I never realized the value and what was here until I got here and got in the middle of it. And I was saying, wow, this is something else. And you've heard all of the things today. It's a wonderful club. They're doing so much for the community. Forget the charity part. Look at what they do for the community. Look at what happens to the Daytona area. I mean, this thing just works on and makes all of us very, very happy.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, we got a special guest here. He's gonna.
What's up, Owen?
He's gonna enlighten us with his knowledge here. And Owen Hopes, who was the founder of the club and the street rod run, and
one of the original members.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got to say. What you got there, buddy?
Hey, Buzz. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Patty.
What?
Tell these people here where most of these people come from. We get them from every country in this world.
Yep. Yeah.
We get them from.
We've got a group from Iceland that comes over.
Jeez.
And Germany that come over, and England that come over. I've had tickets bought on the truck from Australia and Costa Rica. I don't know how they're going to get it there. God bless them. But hey, it goes for our charity, so it's all good. But yeah, they're from all over. A lot of our clubs come from South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia. We're kind of southeast part of the country. All over. You guys did good, Olin. You guys did good.
I don't know if you people know that I've been to at least 11 Street Rod National meets. They're the biggest.
Yep.
But we got the better show. We got the biggest swap meet.
Yeah. I think we're the largest car show swap meet in the Southeast.
Wow.
California got bigger swap meets, but
Right.
they don't have the cars
Right.
at their swap meets.
Yeah. We've got quite the combination between the car corral and the car show. I think we've got about 7,000 cars
Wow.
to look at. And then about 2,500 vendors.
We've even had them from Australia here.
Yeah. Yep.
It's incredible.
Yeah, they make sure that you go into the yellow garage and go see all the race cars and everything.
Thank
and
you,
the
Owen.
vendors in that area too. And we're talking about the charities that we support, but we got to give a shout out to those charities. Seventh Day Baptist Church downtown, little place down on Live Oak, they feed homeless every Saturday after their service, and they have Wednesday food pantry that they open up and they give away food, and so we support them. Charlene's Dream for women with cancer, they're a cancer boutique in Daytona, and we were blown away when we went in there. They do everything to help women, wigs, prosthetics, and everything. Halifax Urban Ministries, they have they have Hope Place for displaced families, and they have Barracks of Hope for displaced veterans. We do Family Renew, which our church years ago helped start that. I talked to Lindsay Elliott, who's the executive director there, and they're one of the few homeless shelters that allow the family to stay together. Most
really?
of the time, they
that's
separate
good.
the men and women.
Yeah.
So this is one place where the family can stay together. They are required that everybody works, the kids go to school, that they have a budget, that they go to budget meetings to learn how to budget their money. They save money for 6 to 12 months, and then they're able to get out on their own. So, these are the type of things that we find when we go to hand them a check. It's like, tell us about your charity. Wonderful. We're giving some money to Bike Men of Flagler. It's a group of men up on US 1 in Bunnell that they rebuild bikes for kids for Christmas.
All right.
You got to love it. We helped out the different police departments with Christmas presents for the kids. We're going to hook up with Port Orange Police Department, Holly Hill Police Department, Sheriff's Department. We just sponsored a golf tournament for Team Daytona Law Enforcement. So these are all, we raise the money, but these people, they're doing the work. They're doing the work. And we just can't thank them enough.
There's no better value. I think that's what you've seen here today. No better value to spend your money. You can have fun. You can be educated. You can buy parts, pieces, have a camaraderie with people like us, people you like on your own. How can you do better than this? You help the community. You help each of these charities. And, hey, if you don't win, you still got more than your value. So you just can't. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Way to go, Pat.
But we
It's
also
very
need to
good.
say, because normally we give away the car Saturday night. Okay, this year we don't have nighttime activities. So Saturday at the track at 3:30, after the door prizes are given away, we're going to roll this baby out. We're going to roll out our barrel of tickets, and we're going to pull one ticket, and we find that person, and we give away that truck.
So I'm going to be there. You
Yeah,
want to see me 3:30 on Saturday? I'm going to be looking for this jewel.
And then I'm told that there's going to be another vehicle that comes out for next year. Also, for any of you that are in the area, because we're not doing nighttime activities, one of our sponsors is going to be Australian Burnouts, and they're going to be at the New Smyrna Speedway from 4 o'clock on, and they're doing a burnout competition.
Hey, no kidding.
So $25 spectator fee, and I think kids under 11 are free, and we're going to be there with the new raffle car.
Okay.
There you go.
That'll be presented for next year, and we'll be out there with the tent selling tickets on it and supporting them. So that looks to be a good time. They're having beer and a bikini contest, and
Well, hey,
it is.
if I win the car and Olin and I can find some old hard tires, we'll be at the burnout competition in the new truck, right, Olin?
I tell you,
Okay.
I pull up because I drive the truck a lot when we go places, and I'll pull up to a stop sign or to a stoplight, and man, you just get thumbs up from everybody. Oh, what is it? I said, I don't know. I'm giving it away. What? I'm like, truckerun.com. I'm giving it away. What?
Ever the showman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
for
I
sure.
mean, it is everywhere we go, we get
It's
people
gorgeous.
looking at
It's
it.
just
Yeah, it's really
absolutely
cool.
gorgeous.
Well, there's some folks we got to say thank you to for putting this show on today. We've got Danny on the board. She did a beautiful job today.
Hey.
We got Mike with the sign. He did well. And Owen, it's always a pleasure to have you here, regardless of how your table manners are. And so nice to see our northern folks coming back. This is great. Just the old family's coming back together, you know. And we thank you for being here, definitely. And I think we lit a fire under Rich, you know.
Hey, I'm just realizing all of what we've got in this club that's doing all this work and helping all of us, everybody.
Yeah.
Not just the people here, but the people all over Daytona. I mean,
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
Amen.
It fills restaurants. It fills hotels during this time. Fills gas stations. If you're getting there, get there early. Traffic backed up crazy last year.
Okay, well, thank you, Pat, and we'll see you folks next week.
Bye.
Okay.
The Legends of Racing radio show originates live from the very spot where beach racing began. Racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. Join us next time.